Hello, my name is Corey Scholl and I'm here to pitch my game idea for Might of the Living Dead. Might of the Living Dead is a game that puts the player in the position of the zombies. They will control the zombies from a first-person perspective. The game will be 3D and will implement stealth and strategy elements. The perspective of controlling the zombies is the novelty of the game, as opposed to controlling the humans fighting the zombies, as is the case with most zombie fiction games. As the player, you will be controlling one zombie at a time. Because you can switch between zombies, you will be collectively controlling the whole horde, but only one zombie at a time. Here is a 2D top-down representation of the game. Over to the right, you see the human NPCs. The human NPCs are the antagonizing force of the game. They will shoot at and kill the zombies that you control if you do not keep your zombies behind cover. Here you can see that all of the zombies are behind a wall, which counts as cover, so none of the humans can shoot any of the zombies at this point. The humans do serve as the primary goal of the game. You have to move at least one zombie to all humans in the level in order to turn them and move on to the next level. This will make for some opportunities to chain levels and grow your horde over time. The ability to turn the humans into zombies and have them part of your control is one of the progression elements. It will grow your horde over the levels, which will help you deal with the harder challenges of later levels. Here you see that the active zombie is highlighted, and you can switch between each zombie manually. There are secondary objectives in the game, and here you can see one. Each secondary objective will have different bonuses. For example, the horse gives the zombies health. The rabbit will give the zombies speed. And the pork will give the zombies defense. All of these are bonuses that will make the player weigh the risks of getting to these secondary objectives with the reward of the benefits that they give. There is also some design potential for these secondary objectives. There can be more than 3, and also the benefits can vary widely, and some can be much greater than others. The level designers could put some secondary objectives in locations that have higher risk but have greater reward. These secondary objectives also serve as a form of progression. As the zombies consume the animals, their attributes will increase, which will help them deal with the challenges of later levels. The main mechanic that will create the risk of getting to the secondary objective as well as navigating to the primary objective is the line of sight for the NPC humans. If the player moves a zombie into the line of sight of an NPC human and they are not behind cover, the human will shoot at the zombie and the zombie will lose HP and eventually will die, which will hurt the player's chances of getting to the humans. Here you can see an example where the player has a choice. They can move the highlighted zombie to get the rabbit, which will give them speed, or to the pork, which will give them defense. Or they can switch to another zombie and take advantage of the gap of line of sight in the middle to make progress towards the primary objective instead. Another thing to note is that while they are controlling the currently highlighted zombie, they cannot really see the field very well as they are behind cover. One of the best uses of switching between zombies is being able to see the field of view from different perspectives to learn the terrain. While the game is feasible for 4 students to complete over a matter of months, there are some risks. One such risk is AI. AI is difficult to implement in any game, and it will be challenging for 4 students to figure out how to get the human characters to respond correctly to the zombies' movements. Another risk is the art style. To reduce the workload of creating realistic-like graphics, the visuals will have to be stylized, and the art style might not fit the zombie fiction. There is also the possibility that the slow zombies will not have enough energy to create compelling gameplay. The stealth and strategy elements will mitigate this, however. One of the strategic elements of this game are the secondary objectives. The secondary objectives will have to be numerous and varied enough to create interesting gameplay. This reliance on numerous and varied enough game objects will potentially increase the workload. Well, that's my game idea. I really hope you like it, and I want to thank you for watching.